due to an increase in coronavirus cases. Sadiq Khan, the Mayor of London, has issued a lockdown warning this evening. He said, "The Prime Minister has said that we are now seeing the start of a second wave of COVID-19 across the UK. Londoners should also know that I am extremely concerned by the latest evidence I've seen today from public health experts about the accelerating speed at which COVID-19 is now spreading here in London. This is made worse by the uncertainty caused by the lack of testing capacity in the capital. This afternoon I held an emergency meeting with London Council leaders, the government and Public Health England to discuss the next steps. It is increasingly likely that, in London, additional measures will soon be required to slow the spread of the virus. We will be considering some of the measures which have already been imposed in other parts of the UK. I am of the firm view that we should not wait, as happened 6 months ago, for this virus to again spiral out of control before taking action. The best thing for both public health and the economy is new restrictions imposed early, rather than a full lockdown when it's too late, but the government must urgently ensure there is a fully functioning testing system. I strongly urge all Londoners to be as cautious as possible over this weekend. Please think very carefully about your actions, strictly follow social distancing rules, regularly wash your hands and wear a face covering to help reduce the spread of the virus. The news comes as the Prime Minister warned that the UK is now seeing a second wave coming in, and that it was inevitable that coronavirus would hit the country again. Mr. Johnson said a second lockdown was the last thing anybody wants, but said the current measures would need to be kept under review. Speaking in Oxfordshire, the Prime Minister said, "On Monday we brought in the measures that we did, the rule of 6, to really try and restrict what people are doing, and to bring in a new buffer, and to make it absolutely clear, the rule of 6. Indoors 6 maximum, 6 outdoors maximum." But the crucial thing is at the same time to observe the basic rules on social distancing, hands, face, space. That is what everybody has got to do if we want to continue to beat this thing. But as we look at this particular curve and what is happening now, clearly we are going to keep everything under review. I don't want to get into a second national lockdown at all. It is the last thing anybody wants. I don't want to go into big lockdown measures at all. We want to keep schools open, and it is fantastic the schools have gone back in the way they have. We want to keep the economy open as far as we possibly can. We want to keep businesses going. The only way we can do that is obviously if people follow the guidance. It has been reported that ministers are considering nationwide coronavirus curbs, which could see hospitality businesses forced to shut, are being examined to prevent a fresh wave of deaths. A total of 18 new places have been added to the government's coronavirus watch list. Of the 18 new places added to the watch list, 14 have jumped straight onto the list of areas of intervention, while 1 is an area of enhanced support, and 3 are now areas of concern. The new areas of intervention are Oadby and Wigston, Warrington, Halton, Wolverhampton, South Ribble Valley, North Tyneside, West Lancashire, County Durham, Chorley, Wyre, Fylde, Lancaster, and Northumberland. The new area of enhanced support is Blaby, Leix, with Selby, Spelthorne, and Scarborough areas of concern. The 8 areas removed from the watch list entirely are Swindon, Norwich, Great Yarmouth, Breckland, North Norfolk, South Norfolk, Broadland, Kings Lynn, and West Norfolk.